Mrs. Traeger here. Today we're going to talk about writing equations when given slope and a point. So let's jump in. Our first problem here has a slope of 2 and it's going to go through the point 2, -1. Our goal is to write it in slope-intercept form, which as a reminder, slope-intercept form looks like this: y equals mx plus b, where m is the slope and b is the y-intercept. Hence it's called slope-intercept form. Now we already have the slope, and I'm going to kind of check off things from my list. Actually, I'm going to put it over here. I'm going to start checking things off my list because I really just need slope and b. And if I have y equals mx plus b, I already have the m is 2, and I just don't have the b yet. So here's my thinking. Since I do have a point xy, I can plug in a 2 for the x spot, and I can plug in or substitute a -1 for the y spot. Let me do that. So I've got -1 equals 2 times 2 plus b. Now I can solve for b, since it's the only thing left. 2 times 2 is 4. And then I can subtract off the 4. So I've got -5 equals b. So now I have b and m, and I can write my equation for the line. Y equals 2x minus 5. Final answer. Here's another one. The slope is 4, and it goes through the point -2, -4. So I've got my m, and an x, and a y. So in y equals mx plus b, I'm going to plug those numbers in. Y is -4, m is 4, x is -2, and I don't know b. Multiply here, 4 times -2 is -8. And I can add over the 8 to both sides so that I can simplify and get that 4 equals b. I now have b and m, so I can write my equation. Y equals 4x plus 4. Moving forward to another one, slope is -2, and the x and y are -3 and 5 respectively. So now I've got y equals, so 5 equals mx, so -2 times -3 plus b. -2 times -3 is 6. And then I can take away 6 from both sides. In this case, b equals -1. So I have my b and my m, and I can write my equation. -2x minus 1. We're moving pretty fast here. If you need to pause the video and rewind and try a problem again, feel free. The next one I want to challenge you to pause and try it yourself. Notice there is a fraction here. Give it a chance before I do it myself. Okay, hopefully you gave that one a shot. Let's plug these things in and let's be careful here. I've got an m that is a fraction and an x and a y that are normal numbers. So instead of y equals, I'm going to do 2 equals mx, so 1/5 times -5 plus b. And notice here I'm going to have to multiply, and I'm going to write -5 as a fraction. So I'm going to put it -5 over 1. Now to deal with this fraction multiplication, as a reminder, when you multiply fractions, there is a rule where you just do numerator over denominator times numerator over denominator. Say this is the first fraction and this is the second fraction. You just multiply top times top and bottom times bottom. So on this, I've got -1 times -5 is -5, and 5 times 1 is 5. Now notice this simplifies. -5 over 5 is just -1. You could have also cross-canceled up here. Notice the 5's cancel, and they cancel to become 1. So I have 1 times -1 is -1. That works as well. Finish it out by adding 1 to both sides, and we've got b equals 3. My final answer here is y equals 1/5 x plus 3. All right, moving forward, another one with a fraction. This time the slope is 3/2. So I'm going to say y equals, instead I'm going to do 5 equals mx, and I'm putting the x's over 1, plus b. Let's do the canceling here. I notice there's a 2 on top and bottom, so those can go away. I've now got 3 over 1, or just 3. Subtract off the 3 from both sides, and I can see that b equals 2. My final answer here is an equation y equals 3/2 x plus 2. All right, let's see what we've got. 4/5 for m, and an x and a y of 5 and -1. So I've got -1 equals 4/5 times 5 plus b. The 5 I can put over 1 and then cancel. The 5's on numerator and denominator. So simplifying, I've got 1 equals 4 plus b. And I can take away 4 from both sides to just get b equals -5. My final answer here is y equals 4/5 x minus 5. Next one we have is y equals mx plus b with the m being a 6. So instead of a y, whoops, I kind of got a little ahead of myself. We've got 3, equal, whoa, what the heck? There we go. 3 equals 6 times 1 plus b, or 3 equals 6 plus b. If I take away the 6 from both sides, I've got -3 is b. And my final answer, y equals 6x minus 3. That is what I've got for you guys today. I hope this has made sense for you. As a refresher, this is the steps that I would follow, is I would start with my equation y equals mx plus b, and then recognize that you can plug in a slope that you're given as well as an x and a y. The common mistake I see is students plug in the x and the y in the wrong places, so make sure that the first number 1 for example here, gets plugged into the x, and the second number 3 gets plugged into the y, as well as slope. Be careful when multiplying fractions. For example, 1/2 times 2/3 would be 1 times 2 over 2 times 3. That's all I've got for you guys. I'll see you next time.